Hi there. We sell individual first trust deeds, and we've been doing it for 45 years. We are the oldest trust deed company still in existence. If you respond to one of our advertisements, you're going to receive a bulletin describing a particular loan 2 or 3 times a month. When you see a deal that you like, you send in a note to our office and say, hey, I might be interested in taking $10,000 in loan number 437. We'll then send you the package on the deal, which will have a financial statement on the borrower, a credit report, a tax returns, a copy of the appraisal, and any other reports. You look it over. If you like the deal, you send in a note to the office that says, yeah, I want to proceed. We'll then have you send your dough to us. And once we've assembled the $600,000 or so needed to fund that particular deal, we'll send the money to title, where when the deal closes, title to the loan is actually in your name. Now, every month, assuming the borrower makes his payments, you will get your interest check on that particular loan. What happens if the borrower defaults? It could happen, but I have to say, when I spoke to the office the other day, I think we have 105 loans on the books, and I think we had less than 4 in foreclosure. And I think the actual number was less than 4. So it's not really common. But if we do have to foreclose, Blackburn & Sons handles everything. You'll have to read regular update letters from us. We're going to go in there. We're going to foreclose on the property using a local attorney. We're going to get title. We're going to hire a contractor to go in there and renovate the property. And folks, every foreclosure needs to be renovated. So you need to keep a little dough liquid. So we'll renovate the property. We'll put it out for lease. We'll get a nice tenant in there. And then once the property is stabilized and it's a nice, delicious source of income, you guys can either sell the property or, if you're really smart, just keep it as tax-sheltered income. There's really not much better in terms of investments than a free and clear piece of newly renovated commercial real estate that's bringing in a nice handful of dough every month. It's a great investment, but if you want to sell it, of course, we'll sell it. A little bit about Blackburn & Sons. We've been in business for 45 years. We are now the oldest of all the hard money shops. I'm an attorney. I got 2 wonderful Eagle Scout sons. I'm an Eagle Scout. Been married for 43 years. My son's been married for 7 or 8 years, and my other son's been married for 7 or 8 years as well. So we're good family folks. I think you will like working with a company that is always there. There have been 3 great recessions while we've been in business, and the S&L crisis, the dot-com meltdown, and the great financial crisis. And we're the only company that survived from the prior one. So if you're talking about going into the dot-com meltdown, none of the companies that were in business before the S&L crisis survived. They all died. And the reason we survive is because we make most of our dough not from charging huge loan points, but rather by earning loan servicing fees, which doesn't make us rich, but it means that we're always there for you. So I hope you'll at least try one of our deals. And if you have any questions, be sure to call one of my 2 wonderful sons, George the Fourth and Tom. Thanks.